Tinubu's own brother exposes him how he got Chicago certificate. USA judge is shocked. Hello guys, welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. This time around, it's not like his opposition or Atiku Abubakar or Labour Party that is actually saying this. This is actually coming from the mouth of Bola Tinubu's brother, and he has actually exposed, as a matter of fact, how Tinubu got his Chicago State certificate. It is quite funny that there is no woman being on earth that can easily defend this particular man. I'm going to play the video for you to see how this man, how this man exposed Tinubu and how Tinubu got his first Chicago State certificate. It is quite pathetic that we are living in a country whereby people who have the impunity to come out and make all sorts of utterances and all sorts of statements just to justify a certificate forger and a drug pusher that is sitting as the number one citizen of this particular country. It is quite pathetic. I'm going to play the video for you to listen to what this particular man said about how Tinubu obtained his Chicago certificate. This is going to make the USA judges to be shocked. This is going to make the USA judges to be so practically shocked because it doesn't really make sense. I'm going to play the video. When we come back, we will actually analyze that particular matter.
The thing is, what does he want to use another person's academic record, transcripts, and all that? I've heard some of them say, oh, what certificate did he even use to get into the school? In the US, some universities will allow you, they will admit you if you pass the aptitude test. Yes. I have a friend who is an engineer. He didn't use his secondary school certificate from Nigeria here. And he passed out of the US university in flying colors. Yes, he's even serving at the national level. If you pass that aptitude test, they'll subject you to it. If you pass it, they believe your IQ is good enough, you can enter the... Yes. So, asking which certificate, he may not even have used any secondary certificate. Yes. It's not everybody that passed through secondary school. Yeah, they are who they are.
Now, from the video you just watched, it is not just funny that somebody, as a matter of fact, that is Tinubu's brother had to come online and make such kind of funny utterance. You could hear what the person said. The name of that particular man, as you can see, is Babajide Kakalode Otitojo. He's very, very close to Tinubu. In fact, he's Tinubu's brother and ally, as a matter of fact. And he said that Tinubu did not attend any secondary school or use any secondary school certificate to gain admission into the Chicago State University. How possible is it? In fact, it is never possible. You could see the nonsense explanation or excuse that he's giving. That some universities in USA that will just go and write exams, and when you pass, a whole university, a tertiary institution, will automatically admit you without you passing through some processes and without you proving that you passed through a high college or a secondary school. You could imagine what APC supporters are even saying to defend the criminality of Tinubu. A man who did not go to primary and secondary school is claiming that he graduated from Chicago State University. And meanwhile, the transcript that he used to gain admission at Chicago State University, which is a college where he graduated from, is not even him that owns the certificate. It's not even him that owns the transcript. Rather, it's the transcript that he used to gain admission at Chicago State University belongs to a female whose name is Bola Tinubu, and the female is a black American citizen that was born in 1954 and not 1952, which Tinubu claimed that he was born. The funny thing is that how can APC supporters and Bola Tinubu supporters come online to make this kind of fallacious and funny and illegal statements? There are some universities you just go and apply that if you want to study any course in a whole university in the United States, you just go and apply. They will give you an exam to write. When you pass the exam, they will automatically employ you or admit you into the university without them checking if you truly pass through a primary or secondary education. That means it's only for Tinubu that they give this kind of exception. It is quite pathetic that some people are trying to defend this criminality. How can someone pass? Okay, the man is claiming that sometimes they will give you an aptitude test for the university, right? If you pass the aptitude test, that the university will not ask for your credentials or probably your secondary or primary school credentials. It is quite funny. That means how is it possible that someone that did not pass through primary and secondary school will pass an aptitude test that was set by a tertiary institution? It doesn't really make any sense. Is there any logic behind it? It's like telling an illiterate or someone that did not even pass through the walls of the primary school and going to write JAMB in this particular country. How is it possible that the person is going to pass the JAMB exam or probably going to get even up to 10 score score in JAMB, which is not possible? And this is what this Tinubu's brother is trying to explain to Nigeria. This is the lie he's trying to sell. that Tinubu is so intelligent and he is so brilliant to the extent that he did not pass through the primary, he did not pass through secondary school. He quickly went and wrote an aptitude test in the university without having even reciting his ABCD, without even knowing how to write or even spell words. He quickly went and applied for a prestigious institution before at Chicago State University, and they gave him an aptitude test to write, and he wrote the aptitude test, and as a matter of fact, passed without even passing through the walls of a primary or secondary education. When APC supporters and Tinubu supporters want to lie, you will see that they don't even have anything upstairs. They will just come out online and start dishing out wrong information. And this was the same way a man, as a matter of fact, came to this same place to say that Tinubu was his classmate or classmate in school. Yet he couldn't provide any picture, he couldn't provide any evidence to back up his claim and everything. He just came out, he was paid because he was hungry, and as a matter of fact, he was just paid. He now had to come back to Nigeria to come and support the rascality that Tinubu did. And at the end of the day, after Obidien did a very good and thorough research about this particular man, I claimed to be Tinubu's supporter and Tinubu's classmate, it appeared that he did not even graduate from the Chicago State University. His history or details from Chicago State University is not even in the database or anywhere to be found. Now, the question people are asking is that what does APC and Tinubu supporters take us for? A man that is fighting tooth and nail in the United States, Chicago State Court, to prevent his document from being academic record from being released. If he truly graduated, if he truly went through the school, if he truly was admitted in the school, if he truly has nothing to be ashamed of, I don't see any reason why a man will be fighting, wasting billions of dollars to defend his academic record, which every human being is a public figure, and every Nigerian citizen has the right to know the academic credentials of the so-called president, because we are the ones that employed him. Though we did not vote for him, but logically, the president of every country is being employed by the citizens. So the citizens have the right to know the academic qualification and the academic everything about the so-called president that the citizens employed. But look at Tinubu trying to restrict the citizens that employed him from actually, knowing his details, meaning there is a forgery, there is something fishy that is actually happening. So even from this particular video, US judges will be shocked that Tinubu's brother and an ally, being this particular man, had to say that Tinubu did not pass through the primary or secondary school, yet he passed and graduated from Chicago State University. How did he even get admission? How did he even pass the aptitude test that was given to him when he did not get admission, or when he did not get anything, or probably when he did not get any knowledge from primary and secondary school, which is practically impossible? Well, like I said, I'll keep on updating you guys and allow you guys to drop your comments in the comment section and subscribe to this particular channel.